Hi, this is Shannahlight, and this is a pick a card reading, and it's called What You Can Look Forward to Now in the Near Future. And you may notice my voice may sound a bit strange. I'm struggling a bit with allergies again, so don't worry about it. Just bear with me. I hope it doesn't sound too strange. And so, what you can look forward to. We have here three possibilities, three piles. The first one with the pink agate. Then we have the second one with the pink or rose quartz. Then we have the blue agate, the third pile. Now, take your time to make your decision. You can stop the video if you like and concentrate on yourself, on your life, and all the good things the universe wants to bring to you, and you'll know what's in store for you. Okay, so pick your pile and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, you chose the pink agate. And you can see here on this stone, there's a big white smile, so it seems. So for me, what I feel is like in the near future, you'll have a lot of reasons to smile about. And this is like pinkish and also purplish color. It's a very spiritual color. So what I get from this as well is this link to yourself, to your higher self, to the divine. You'll be divinely inspired and you'll feel this joy of sensing that you're on the right track, you're doing the right thing for you, and this is what keeps you smiling. Things are going your way. So this is what I get from this stone, if you chose this stone. Now let's see what the cards say. And I used 4 different decks and took 3 cards from each deck. And we're starting with the first ones. And the first one is the Ace of Pentacles, Strengthening Bonds. And then we have the 9 of Cups, Dreams Coming True. And then we have the 6 of Wands, Believe and Succeed. So what we have here is actually success. Remember, I was telling you about this beautiful smile. So you'll have all the reasons you need to smile and to be happy, because first of all, you're strengthening bonds with colleagues, with family, with loved ones, with friends. So in the near future, your connections will be a lot stronger, your network will be a lot stronger, and I think you can also rely on a network to bring you where you want to be. So you'll find a lot of support from your people, from your circle of friends, acquaintances, and colleagues. And you'll probably be wishing something, or you want to start a project, and this is the Ace of Pentacles, so it's starting something of value. So you'll be starting something of value, maybe be it because of external conditions. So the moment we are filming this, or I am filming this, then we had to do and still have to deal with the pandemic. So maybe things have been postponed, or you haven't been feeling up to it for different reasons. But now in the near future, you'll find this enthusiasm and also this will, this inspiration to continue on working towards your dreams. And you start seeing how things then, fall together. They fall into place. Be it also here because of your connections, of these wonderful connections you have, that really one thing leads to the other. You have like a conversation with someone and suddenly there's an idea of working together, or it points you out in a good direction. I'm seeing here a lot of work. I'm not seeing here right now, I'm not feeling the energy of love. If you were hoping like, oh, this has to do with love, it can be, but what I'm feeling here is more this direction of work, right? Of projects, of turning hobbies into an income, like of gaining sustainable income from a hobby or something you love to do, because this is about your dreams, something that you always wanted to do, and you're starting to move in that direction. You see this lady here, and she's also alone in the card. It doesn't mean you have to work alone, but it's about self-realization, self-accomplishment, and you're starting to follow your own light. You're divinely guided, so it's starting to follow your own light, and you're going your way. And like I said, everything falls into place. People will guide you in the right direction. You're not lost anymore. Maybe some of you were like, there were so many possibilities, or you were seeing, you cannot see the forest, from the trees. Funny that. And, the trees from the forest. I don't know the expression exactly right now. Excuse my ignorance at the moment. But, you can see now a clear way. You can see straight ahead. You know what to do. Like I said, people will also guide you in the right direction. These synchronicities will start happening. The right people, the right information. And it feels like dreams are coming true for all of a sudden. You feel like this is possible. This is not just a dream anymore. This is a path. And this is the moment where all changes. And then you have the Six of Wands. Believe and succeed, right? And this is what I find interesting here. And this is where it gets psychological just a little bit. And it's like dreams and believe, right? And that's what I said. It's like when dreams stop being dreams, they start to be a path. And you see here, there's light at the end of that path. There's like this beacon of light guiding the boat as well. So you're being guided. Like I was saying at the beginning, you're being divinely guided, and it's more than believing, then is knowing that it's your way. And that's when, like I said, it stops being a dream and it starts being a path. You're just on your path, and this is the feeling of manifestation, of already being doing it, of already being there, of already, learning as you go, but you're already on your path. You're not just dreaming about it. So this will start now in the near future. And this is really, really beautiful, and will be step by step, and then it will gain momentum, like you see here, right? Because this energy from the wands is really fast, but we're starting really slow. And then as you get more confident and start seeing all these dreams, all these synchronicities taking place and gaining momentum, then suddenly you're already on your way, right? So, but let's see what the other cards say. This is a really wonderful start. And then we have first chakra, Archangel Michael, number 35. There you go. Then we have the Thinking Woman, 47. And then we have 52, Goddess of the Moon. I'll start immediately here with Goddess of the Moon, because again, this is being divinely guided. This is the inspiration. This is the intuition. Some of you may be clairvoyant. I'm getting clairvoyant a lot. You get images, and you also clairsentient. Can you say that? Yeah. So you have these feelings. You just feel your way. You feel the people. You feel the atmosphere of what's happening around you. You're also very, you're an empath as well. So it could be, for instance, for some of you, and please leave a comment if this really applies to you. It would be great to know, right? Because it could be that for some of you during this time of pandemic, when this is being filmed, that you could feel the fear of other people, right? It wasn't your fear. You were feeling this atmosphere of uncertainty in some cases. So it could be that you were feeling this, and that's why you didn't feel the strength to carry on with your dreams, but now it's starting. And oh, this is wonderful. And some of you, sorry, I'll just have to cough a little, just a second. I'm so sorry for that. But some of you are also like my colleagues. Some of you are my colleagues. Hello, colleagues. That you are card readers, oracle readers, you are mediums, you are psychic, you are healers, you are workers of light. And this, and probably, you were afraid either to start a business doing this, or you're afraid and not really knowing how to move forward with your business, but the inspiration will come, and it will be inspiration that is for you. You know, what I'm saying here is also not copying anyone else. Of course, you can get inspiration from other card readers. You can get it from me. It's fine. I don't mind. But there's like something that's just uniquely yours, and you've been waiting for that to kick in, to be clear, and it will be clear, you know, if you're doing this kind of job. But we also have here these two cards. We have the first, Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael is giving you the strength and the boldness as well to go and follow your own path. You know, like Archangel Michael is protective energy, and is a very combative, in the sense is very bold, is very courageous, is not afraid of starting a fight or fighting for the right thing, defending the right thing. And now, what's the right thing? You know, we all have different opinions about that. And Michael, being an archangel, he will know better than us what's the right thing. So I'm not even going that way. But it's defending what we believe to be worthwhile. Let's put it that way. And now your dreams are what is worthwhile for you, you know, your self-accomplishment. And Archangel Michael is really giving you the strength. It's giving you the courage to go and follow this. And this is important that you have it, because here you have this tendency of thinking too much, of overthinking things, and you get lost. And sometimes that even is a barrier to your own intuition, because you get the right intuition, but you start overthinking it. And what this does is like this kind of a conflict here is then, because we have the first chakra, is then it kind of disturbs your self-confidence, because the first chakra is the foundation, is also self-confidence. The third chakra is also self-confidence, but like to the exterior. But this here is your foundation. And here, Archangel Michael is helping you to create a solid foundation, and it's on top of this card that is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's about money and career, and also like foundation. So it's making sure that you work on a solid foundation, that you create that financial foundation for yourself. And like this, you know, it's also working on your self-confidence. On what I'm getting is like it's like confidence of existing, of existence. That, okay, this is a message, it's a very particular message. It will be for probably just one of you that's listening to this or watching this. It's like you have the right to exist. And it's wonderful that you do. And we're all thankful for it. So that's what's coming across. You have the right to be here. You have the right to show your talents and to share your talents with all of us. And to be appreciated and acknowledged for it. You have the right. This is very important for at least one of you out there. And here, it's good to be the thinking woman, even if you're a man. Women tend to think a lot about things like planning, and this is good. You know, I'm not saying women are better than men or vice versa. I'm not even going there because I don't believe in that. But it's just in case I get some comments now. But women usually, they plan ahead, you know, because of all different cultural facts. Then this is also telling you that you are doing that. And if you are able to plan ahead without overthinking, that will be a bonus, you know. So, because you have to harmonize these two, the thinking and the intuition, in order to propel you further. And you'll be able to do it as long, you know, because if you start overthinking and start seeing too many obstacles, just remember that you are acting out of fear. So in these cases, when you're in this fear-based thinking, you know, you can call on Michael, Archangel Michael. It doesn't matter what religion you belong to. if you have an equivalent in your own religion, then you can call on that entity. Is because Archangel Michael is this protective warrior nature and energy. So if you can relate to Archangel Michael for this name, then call on it. And if you have an equivalent entity in your own religion, again, I'm repeating myself, call on that religion. It's just to make it clear. Then, because this energy then will come immediately. I know it from my own experience. It will come immediately, and you feel that protection. It's like a cloak of protection over your shoulders, and you feel stronger. And this will enable you to think in a positive way and combine your thinking with your intuition, right? So some of you, because I'm seeing here the book, and I'll take this really literally now, so I hope you don't mind, but some of you may even be considering writing a book or a blog or something with the written word, right? These can be even poems, it can be a novel, could be something more technical, but you've been thinking about it and you'll start doing this now. And you'll really feel now this inspiration to move forward and do what you believe is your calling. Because that I'm getting from these cards now, it's really your calling and you being called again to follow this path. It's really beautiful. Your call never gives up on you, never. The next three cards. Then we have, okay, this is now German. So stay focused. And this is Kutumi. Stay focused. Then we have drink more water, Oshun. And then we have trust, Vishnu. So again, this is like almost repeating the cards earlier, because with stay focused, it's what I was saying here. Stay focused. Don't overthink it. Try to combine these two energies and stay focused with your eyes on the prize, right? What you want to achieve. Don't let be sidetracked by fears or by doubts or by obstacles or what do other people say. That doesn't matter. Stay, we have these two really strong personalities here, the Ascended Master Kutumi and Archangel Michael, so telling you, stay focused, follow your own way, you'll be protected the whole way. And here with Oshun is a very powerful entity and a very powerful spirit, also very protective. And she's a very giving mother, let's put it that way. And drink more water is also telling you take care of yourself. Because here, for instance, some of you may be ill, some of you may not be feeling well. Here is the card telling you, well, you'll be feeling better. Just be sure of taking care of your basic needs as well as you can. Okay, and this is also a very protective energy. In case of illness, just call on her as well, or another entity like with very motherly qualities and very protective qualities in your own religion. And this is also, it's not just watering your body, hydrating your body, it's also watering your dreams, to not forget to keep on feeding your dreams, to give it the right sustenance. It's your body, soul, and, what you want to do with your lifetime. So give it sustenance and stay focused on what you want, right? But you will do this. So you are getting this strength. You are getting this inspiration. And then we have trust with Vishnu. You just trust on what's happening, trust on the divine, trust on the transformation, because your life is going through transformations. And I think these two cards are very much alike here, because this first chakra is about trusting as well. It's about trusting that you are carried by the universe, that life carries you, that the world carries you, that you are not lost, right? And this is something that you will develop now in the near future, is this trust in the universe, trust in God, trust in life. And this is something that probably you were missing, is something that you didn't really believe in, right? You know your dreams, you know God or the universe, but this is now a bit intimate, but maybe you weren't really trusting 100% that they would be there for you when it's about you. You trust them to be there for other people, but not really about you. And this is something that is developing more and more, this strengthening bond with the divine as well, not just friends. This bond is getting stronger, and it will get stronger now in the near future. And drinking more water is actually the most important thing you can do right now, because it's water on a cellular level, is, to put it in a very simple way, it really cleanses your cells, gives it new life. It helps the cells to regenerate. If you have 3 liters, 4 liters a day, it's wonderful, because it helps your body to regenerate. It helps your body to heal. So, and also water is also a transmitter of energy, electricity, for instance. So you are then more receptive to the energy of the universe as well. Okay, so we're already over 20 minutes. It's taking really long. But then we have, is the last set. Then we have harmony. And we have maturity or ripeness. And then we have understanding. This is really beautiful. Because now in the near future, you see, this is harmony. For me, it's harmony of the mind, from the connection between mind and heart, and bringing them into harmony. And that's what we had here with this thinking woman and I forgot the name, the goddess of the moon. And so you'll be bringing this into harmony, and this will help you mature, not only emotionally, but also maturing your dreams, seeing what is possible and how to get there, making it possible, but not from a fear-based belief that time is running out and you have to do it now or never. No, from a belief that it is possible and you can see the possibilities around you, and that they will present themselves because you're ready. You are ready. For me, this card is also about you being ready to manifest your dreams. And then we have understanding, and this card is very beautiful because you see this bird leaving the cage. So anything that was stopping you from achieving your dreams will be, I don't even think that it will be removed. You'll just understand that those obstacles were never there, or that you just ascended them. You got into a higher level where those obstacles don't play a role anymore. So you're not struggling against those obstacles anymore. They just disappear because, let's put it that way, you're vibrating in a higher energy. Quite soon, you'll be vibrating in a higher energy where those obstacles, you don't even realize it there. So you can just fly, and you'll understand that you've been free all along. And those obstacles is just something in your mind that, created. I'm not saying you created it on purpose. You just ended up believing the opinion of other people or some concepts, whatever it was, but it was never yours. And this then makes you free. Just a second. This makes you free to do whatever you want, to go after your dreams. And this is your gift now in the near future, your freedom to fulfill your dreams and to be incredibly happy. What a beautiful journey, pile number 1. So I hope it resonates, and I hope it inspires you. If you'd like a private reading, my My contact is in the description box below, and also my link to my Instagram account if you'd like to follow me there. So you have a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile number 2 with the rose quartz, this is your reading. So the rose quartz is is a stone of love, of harmony, of loving thoughts, of healing the heart as well. So here, this energy, there's a lot of love coming into your life, and also learning to welcome it, learning to embrace it. This is also what I'm getting is acceptance, starting to learn to accept yourself and accept the fact that you deserve to be loved, and welcome people and feelings, true feelings, into your life. So I worked with 4 decks, and I took 3 cards from each deck, with starting with the first set. There you go. So the first card is the 9 of Swords, Darkest Fears. Then we have the 4 of Cups, Opportunity Beckons. And then we have the 2 of Wands, Spread Your Wings. Now, so this reading is what you can look forward to. And when we see the 9 of Swords, we think, oh my God, I don't want to look forward to that. But this is our good news, actually, because what we see here is development. There are things that are keeping you from achieving your goals, and could be on a more material level, like a job, a career, a project, money, or it could be also on a more emotional level, like love, relationship, marriage, family. And there are a lot of fears surrounding your goal, but these are fears that are more like in your mind, and you see like their thoughts, they're always circling your mind and actually distracting you from your real worth, from what you really can. And they are like putting a brake in on your enthusiasm, on your joy for life, and on your being fully present in your moment, in your life. But this will start to change here with the 4 of Cups, because the 4 of Cups, usually on the Rider-Waite Tarot, we see someone bored, and this is what you start feeling as well towards this attitude and position in life. You start to get fed up with it, that your fears keep you from achieving your true potential. And then an opportunity beckons. So you have the opportunity to change this scenario, right? And it's up to you if you grab this opportunity. But I want you to know, it's not just once in a lifetime opportunity. This opportunity will always come back to you, because you are supposed to overcome these fears. You are supposed to do this, right? So it's not a question of it's now or never. You'll always have this opportunity. I just want to put your mind at ease there. But there's an opportunity approaching. It's like, and it's not going to be an opportunity from the outside as much. It's also more from the inside. You recognize this opportunity, and then you make this decision of taking a risk, of saying yes to something, and see how it goes. So you'll be acting more out of trust and enthusiasm for life than out of fear and safety, right? And because you feel it's time to spread your wings. You want to go out into the world. You want to experiment and experience life. You want to feel it. You want to be part of it. You want to change something, make a contribution, and this opportunity will come now in the near future. So it will be an opportunity of overcoming your fears, of getting to a higher level of experience. But let's see what the other cards say. Then we have, wow, number 14, caring connections. Then we have number 42, woman holding a coin. And then we have 45, man holding a heart. So there are going to be opportunities for you when concerning love. So here our stone, our crystal was right. So again, this is also like the challenge of welcoming it into your life. It's not just a question of wishing it into your life, but when the opportunity arises, that you're able to welcome it, and embrace it. And these are where the fears are as well. But again, you see here, open arms. You're going to do this because a relationship is going to be presented to you, or even like a more committed relationship if already are in one. And here with the woman holding a coin, is for me, it's also like a more stable foundation when it comes to finances. And it's like a relationship that can be long lasting, a relationship that will provide financial security, and it will be someone who's going to be very loving, very helpful. Is someone who will be there for you no matter what. Now, for some of you, this is also, for instance, with woman holding a heart, it could be that on a financial level, a woman, right, can be a friend, can be a relative, can be an acquaintance, can even be a colleague or a boss, someone you know, but it's a woman that will be there to help you financially, and you shouldn't be too proud or too scared to ask for help if you need it. This person will gladly help you, because this is also the helper card, and you'll get this help financially. If you need help financially, someone will be there, especially a woman, that will gladly help you. And I see this as a very, very positive energy. This is for some of you. So don't be afraid to ask for help, because this won't destroy your friendship or the connection you have to this person. On the contrary, this person will be glad to be able to help, because this is a helper energy. So they need to be needed as well. So it's not there to take advantage of them, because they won't allow that, but they're very glad when they're able to help. And so you'll have this person in your life that will help you in case you need it. Now, it can be also that some of you have the opportunity for achieving financial independence as well, that you will get your own money, that you'll become successful in your endeavor. You just have to dare to go for it, right? Those are the top cards. So this is really like a rite of passage for you, in the sense it's not a question of age, it's a question of courage. Then you are getting now the courage to step ahead and to step up as well, and so become your own master, right? And this is a really wonderful development. You'll be so proud of yourself. But for some reason you cannot take this step, don't worry. The opportunity will come again later. But many of you will take the opportunity right now, right? And there's also for some of you the opportunity of a relationship, like I was saying, someone who's very loving and someone that will help you to get also your financial independence. Maybe you'll even work together, but it will be something very loving, and it will be something that you've been hoping for a long time, but you're kind of afraid, like I was saying earlier. You're afraid there's something there, like what I felt earlier was this not being worth it, or afraid of being abandoned or rejected. But this won't be the case. This person, if you say yes to this person is here to stay. If you say yes to a higher commitment, in case you're already in a relationship, this person won't let you down. So this is really, really positive. This is beautiful. Let's see what the other cards say. Then we have, okay, this is now German, this is Jesus, and it says, open your heart for love. Then we have King Solomon, priorities. So Ascended Masters. And then we have, I don't know how to read that, but I'll give my best. Mahakawan Rakochi. I've probably said that totally wrong, and I'm so sorry. But here the upper part says teacher. So what I get here is like, it's kind of repeating the first cards, right? The repeating the first cards is really learning to make the opening up of your heart a priority. And it's really to set priorities in your life is very, very important. And to see, oh, I see. Okay, so what I'm sensing is that many of you have been distracted. Or let's put it that way. You've been putting other themes or other things in your life ahead of overcoming your fears. It's like a postponing, and I completely understand that. Everyone has at least one fear in their life, something they'd like to overcome, no matter what it is. And other people have many. It doesn't matter. The thing is like, when it comes to fear, we always tend to think, well, I'll do it when I can do this and this. I do it when I'm prepared. I do it when the weather is better. I do it when the weather is worse. And I do it when I'm older. I do it in the next life. We always postponing. So if this is your case, you're not the only one. Everyone does it, at least once in a lifetime. And the thing is, our excuses are also, well, I have to earn money first. I have to pay my bills. I have to take care of my parents. I have to take care of my children. I have to take care of my cat. And it's all reasonable. Everything makes sense, but you're putting yourself in last place, right? You're closing yourself off to your needs of love, need of being financially successful or having the career of your dreams. And you're feeling this call, this inner call, and you feel like you're ready to open up, to open your arms to life and just go for it, but then you just get stuck there. But this is going to change. And that's why we have here the priorities. It's like saying, put yourself first. Right? Put this need of overcoming your fears first, And you can also relate to, for instance, here with this helpful person, which is also a very loving partner. Yeah. But for some of you, this could also be someone who's ready to help you. Could be a mentor, could be a teacher like we have here, but a teacher is also a mentor. Could be a counselor, an advisor, could be even a good friend, that is there for you and who you can talk to, and they have these really deep insights and they know you quite well. So you can turn to this person. This person will gladly be there for you and help you along the way, as this red thread, Ariadne's thread through the labyrinth of your fears, right? So this person will help you and can guide you. You can turn to this person, just find this person in your life. They'll be there, and this person can guide you out of it, someone you trust. And the thing is also here, for some of you, you also teach, and some of you are really teachers or counselors even, I'm getting. But others of you is you can teach by your example. It's like by overcoming your fears, by saying yes to life, no matter what the theme is in your case, you'll be actually inspiring other people to do the same. You know, you'll lead by example, you'll teach by example, and that's actually the only way of teaching. And you'll be the inspiration and the beacon of life for many other people. And also here, see, we have priorities, but we have this light, the star of Solomon. And here you can really be a light tower. Now I forgot the name in English. I'm translating from German, I'm sorry. But you can be the beacon of life for others when others are also lost or lost in their fears, and you can help them out. You know, and it's just opening your heart to love, opening your heart to self-love, and really understanding that you deserve to be loved. You deserve to love yourself. And then we see here the bear and the lion. These are, you know, signs or symbols of strength. You know, and it's like, for me, it was telling me, you're a lot stronger than you believe. Okay, this is for some of you. I know, like Jesus, the symbol of Jesus is a lamb. But this is really for some of you what I'm getting, okay? So this is, you are a lot stronger than you think, because some of you were taught to be the lamb. You were taught that you should be weak, or you were kept down. You know, maybe your light was shining too strongly for other people when you were a child or a teenager, and they put you down, in the sense, put you down sounds strange, but they kept you small. Yes, they kept you small, you know, maybe by telling you horrible things or punishing you or not believing in you, but you believe that you are a lamb while actually you're a lion and a bear. So you're very, very strong and very independent. And this is what you're going to realize now in the near future, your own strength, and that you can change your destiny, you can change your life, you can make your dreams come true. The opportunities will come. Now, let's see what the other cards say. Then we have bounty. Then we have comparison. And then we have postponing. Interesting. That's what I was telling you about. So actually here, for me, this, I'll start immediately with the comparison card. Well, this one is where your fears also, it's one of the base of your fears, and it's also one of the symptoms at the same time, because you may have the nag to compare yourself to others. We all do that at least once a day. But the thing is, it doesn't help you, because you see you have this trunk of the tree, and you have here the bamboo cane, and if you cannot compare them, because they're two different plants and completely different, and they fulfill completely different purposes, and they have completely different values. So what would be the worth of comparing them? Who would gain from it? No one. And this is the same. This is like the message is to your soul, is to your heart. You cannot compare yourself to other people. No one has your value, and no one is less or better than you. You're just going on totally different life paths. It's impossible to compare. And the beauty in you only shines in you. We just used to see all these beautiful models on TV or internet or Instagram or whatever, and we think, okay, I have to be that tall, that thin, that white, that blonde. But that's not true. You know, like, everyone is beautiful in their own way. We're just too used to the standardization of beauty and success. But beauty and success comes in all colors, in all shapes, and in all ages as well. So if you're older than 20, older than 30, even older than 40, I'm here to tell you, your life is not over. There's a lot of way ahead of you, and there's a lot that you can accomplish, and it's never too late to face your fears and overcome them. And one of the things you're very used to do is, being outside looking in, being in your daydream, which is okay. We all do that. And the daydreaming is the first step for manifesting. It's like making yourself clear what you really want. Now, but here is postponing. You're always thinking, okay, another time, maybe there will be like, maybe it's the bad timing, or something bad will happen, or they will laugh at me, or, you start creating all these excuses, all these anxiety bubbles, that's not true. They're just in your mind. So actually what you have to do is just go for it and do it, But like I said, because we have here the card of postponing, this is really a decision you have to make. But if you decide to postpone this time round, don't put yourself down, because the opportunity will come back again, But you can decide, you can have all the bounty, all the richness, all the riches, all the success, in a near future. You can be on your path, on your real path in a near future, or you postpone it. And it's interesting, actually it's quite interesting that we have the comparison card between them both. So actually you can make that comparison to help you with your decision, because wonderful things are coming your way and you have to decide. That's a feeling I'm getting. It's up to you. And then you can compare. Do you want to be on your path and really experience the richness of your life? Or do you want to be still outside looking in, or in looking out, seeing life pass you by, to put it in a more dramatic way. And I think if you do the math and if you do the comparison, you'll probably understand you'd like to be here. But this year, you have to jump. Get help from your friends, from your caring connections. Get help to go all the way and embrace life in its fullest. This is actually a beautiful opportunity coming in. You're getting rid of your fears, and you'll stop postponing. You'll stop feeding yourself doubts and talking yourself down. You'll stop this, and money, success, relationships are coming in. Even a mentor is coming in. They're all already aligned. All of this, and I've said this in previous readings as well, all of this is already aligned for you. It won't pass you by. It's just waiting for you to see it, to stop being distracted from all these illusions, from all these fears, to turn around and face life. It's just waiting for that, because it's already aligned. The relationship, the financial and career success, and the loving man or woman that you've been waiting for the whole time. And the mentor as well. They're here. And I see also King Solomon also as a mentor. And of course, for many of you, it will be Jesus as well, as a mentor and teacher. So they're actually in the same class, put it that way. And then we have teacher, see. So, yes. And you can be then yourself a teacher and inspire others to overcome their fears just by example. And you'll inspire other people. And I don't know why. I had this with pile number 1 too. When here I'm getting it strongly as well. I see a book being written and published. Like that can inspire other people. So maybe this resonates with you particularly. So pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it inspires you. I hope it resonates with you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, and also the link to the Instagram account, to my Instagram account, in case you'd like to follow me there. So you have a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. Just a second. So sorry for the interruption, but I had to cough really bad. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your pile, and I'm using natural light, so it got really dark all of a sudden. So this is then the blue agate. So the blue agate is all about communication, is about being able to express your feelings, being able to live in truth as well, speak truth, think the truth, and also clarity of mind. This is like seeing things as they are, calling them by name. Is what I sense here is retreating from confusion and cutting through confusion. Like I said, seeing things clearly, being able to communicate them. So really important this. Maybe you've been now through a time of confusion, not really knowing what's going to follow, but this time is coming to an end and you'll know what to do, you'll know which way to go. Now, I've used 4 decks and I took 3 cards from each deck. So we're starting with the first set, and first one is the 4 of Wands, joy and stability. Then we have the 7 of Wands, choose your battles. And then we have the Chariot, number 7, move. So you have 2 sevens. So the 7 is a very spiritual number. It's also a number of going within, of meditating, contemplating, connection to the divine. And so here is also you getting your strength. Remember when I said like getting this clarity, and this clarity is especially here, choosing your battles, knowing your priorities, knowing what to fight for, and you're seeing all the fronts quite clearly, like this man here. You have these giant faces. This man is here without fear and is facing them and seeing them as they are for what they are, so that this man then can choose which one to confront first, which problem to solve first, where to go first. The 7 of Wands is really a card of standing your ground and of defending something precious. And what I see here with joy and stability, and it's really like you're defending your joy and stability. You're defending your harmony, your relationship, your situation. You're fighting for something you hold dear. And Chariot is always a sign for me of being successful, of moving forward. And it can be, because we have move, can be that probably you're thinking about moving to another city or another country, or, you know, moving to another house or apartment in your own city. And this will be accomplished. There will be some obstacles here, but you will stand your ground. You will be successful in your endeavor, even if other people will put themselves in your way. But one thing is like you'll find this joy and stability. You'll be able to keep it, even if, you know, outside, like external conditions and situations may seem to threaten it. You'll be able to keep it and enhance it as well, to bring it further. And even because of this card is so beautiful, because you have 2 people coming together. It could be moving together. Maybe you're moving together with a partner. Maybe you're meeting someone while traveling, or you're going to travel to meet someone, right? And it's like you've been kept from doing this, you know, and it's like your joy and stability has been put on hold, but these restrictions, these difficulties will then be put aside, and you'll be able to move freely and meet the people you love. So this is quite promising and really beautiful. Now let's see the second set of 3 cards. Then we have number 41, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So we have here the third 7 already. And then we have number 50, Angel of Strength. And then number 46, the Thinking Man. So again, this is what I was saying earlier as well, this connection to the divine, this being inspired and seeing things clearly. And also what I'm getting here is going beyond your difficulties and taking the higher road as well. If things seem to be difficult right now and things do not seem to go your way right now, you're taking the higher road. You'll be able to rise above your difficulties. And Uriel is also a very inspiring archangel. And it's also an archangel that's very loving, very protective, and also inspires artists, right? Especially writers. So if you are a writer, you'll feel like a big inspiration, like divinely inspired to write. And it's funnily enough because this is the third pile with this writing component. So, and I guess here as well is like the writing, it's like writing a journal as well is what I'm getting. Just to put your thoughts down in order to find clarity. And we have here the blue agate, so it's like writing is also a form of communication, right? And is what I see here is really writing down your thoughts and feelings in order to see like this bird view perspective, to really get the complete view of what's really going on, to get that clarity, right? And with the Angel of Strength, you know, for me it really has to do with this too, like choose your battle and Angel of Strength. It's like if there is any opposition, if there is something restraining you or keeping you from moving forward, here's like guaranteed that you have the strength to see through this situation and to be successful. You know, your only danger here, you know, that is the thinking man. The thinking man is very important in the sense like, you know, brings you the thoughts, brings you the inspiration, and also brings you see here, you know, like helps you to manifest. You know, you see it in your mind first, and then you start manifesting here with crystals. So maybe you like to work with crystals as well, but it's the first step to manifesting. So you have that power. You think about things and suddenly you hear about it, or you see it in like as a poster or a program, or, you know, you see it, you hear it, and people talk about it all of a sudden. So it's like you have this antenna, you know, to see, for instance, what's fashionable, what's in. You like kind of get it before it hits the streets, you know, like you are the pre-influencer, you feel it coming, right? But the danger here, like I was saying, is that you tend to overthink it, and then that you block then this inspiration, this clarity, you know, and you put too much thought into things, or you take, for instance, these blockages that may appear in your way, you know, you give them too much value, you turn them bigger. Like as you see here, you make them bigger as they really are. So it's the only danger here. But what I'm getting here with the Angel of Strength is that you're learning to deal with this, you know, and the thing is no matter what happens, this is really beautiful, pile number 3, because most of you, I would say all of you even, you're actually a very joyful person. You know, you can, of course, your light can be somewhat dimmed down by, you know, external situations, but you're actually very cheerful. And the more you get, you're more focused in this, on this joy and cheerfulness, the more you'll connect to your higher self and to, you know, angels or archangels, the higher energies, then the more you focus on your joy, the easier the contact will be. And this is what gives you strength as well to go about any obstacles that may be on your way. And the thing is, it's really cool because you're going to overcome these obstacles. You're going to travel, you're going to feel free to move again and to move forward with your projects. And you also have like very inspired ideas of for your projects, for your creativity, and also as a business or in your work, or how to get an extra income. You'll get all this inspiration. Suddenly it seems very, very clear. And it could be that has something to do with communication as well, and like writing, right? And let's see the next set of cards. So then we have, now it's in German, then we have the power of joy, Maitreya, another ascended master. The power of joy. Look, oh my God. That's really cool. That I was telling you about is the power of joy that will set you free. Isn't that beautiful? Of course, we could say this is true for everyone, but for you especially right now, it's your truth. The power of joy will set you free because you already have it in your heart. You see that this is the spark, and it can be somewhat, sometimes it's like the sun. You know, you can have the clouds, but the sun is always there. So your joy, your spark can seem to be dimmed down, you know, or darkened, but it's always there. And the more you focus on your joy, the more, you know, you let it grow and shine brighter, the more you manifest, and the easier a connection to the divine and to your higher self will get. And even now, like, we're getting more sunlight, see? Oh, confirmation is something beautiful. Let's see the next card. Then we have Show Yourself, Amaterasu. Sorry if I don't say it correctly. My Japanese is very bad. And then we have the spiritual law of attraction. Oh, this is also law. Melchizedek. No, Melchizedek. I'm sorry. I probably said it wrong as well, but I tried. And so here we go again. You know, this one is the power of joy and the law of attraction. So like I said, these are connected. Like I said earlier, this is fantastic. Like I said earlier, you are a manifester with your thoughts, you know, but the motor of manifestation, to put those thoughts into things, is joy. And the thing is, in the near future, you're understanding this power and you get this strength, and then, you know, no one can stop you. You know, you can stand your ground, you can defend what is worthwhile, and you will succeed. Because some of you, I feel you're really like surrounded by some difficulties, and even legal matters or administrative matters that can really be a pain and are so boring. But you can go through this. You can find the joy in it, you know, and take away the burden from it. And it's time you show yourself here with Amaterasu. Okay, so it's time you show yourself. And I think like some of you is really the big obstacle is you not trusting yourself, in the sense of, for instance, when it's to your dreams or your career path, and even in love, you know, it's like you're afraid of showing yourself. There are many reasons for this. Maybe it's shame. Maybe you've been shamed in the past. Maybe it's the feeling of being lesser than, not good enough, and so on and so on and so on, which is understandable. But what they're showing here is there's no reason for that. You're a bundle of joy. You are a star. You're really a star. And it's time you show yourself and shine bright, and things will just start moving. It's like a mechanism, it's just waiting for your light, for the power of your star, for your life start to move. Like it's just, It's almost too easy. It's so beautiful. It's so, so beautiful. And you will show yourself. And this is the growth you're going through, is trusting your light, trusting your joy, trusting your thoughts. And there are things, for instance, you've been thinking for a long time, and it's like, without wanting to get too cliche, is things that you feel you're destined to do. And I think some of you always felt this, even since you were children. You always felt, I'm destined to do this. This is what I'm supposed to do here in this lifetime. But of course, then we grow older and then we think, oh, that was just childish imagination and fantasy. But it doesn't stop calling you. And that's a true calling. It calls you. No matter how old you are, you can be 60 and it still calls you, right? You can be 80 and it still calls you. You know, for instance, I'll just tell you a little story. I just found out last year, that my mother is actually a surfer, and my mother is almost 80 years old. And she's a surfer at heart, and that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. You see, when it calls you, it never stops calling you. And it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. So there's something that propels you further and wants to be manifested, wants you to show yourself. And this will be made possible in the future. And all your fears will fade away and you'll just move forward. And just like the feeling your life starts happening, like it's now. Oh, I'm so excited for you. God, I'll be there and cheer you on if you need me to. I'll be your cheerleader. But don't expect me to do the acrobatics. They're beautiful, but yeah. So here it says the sense of fun, like playfulness. This is real, again, German. This is playfulness. And it really fits in with these cards. I just find it so amazing. Find the playfulness, the joy in your heart. And this is what's coming next. You're finding this. This is amazing. And then this is the card. This is actually the 19. No, it can't be 19. Yes, it is 19. Of course it is. Roman numbers, 19. And it's called, so actually it's a card of the sun, again, usually. But it's called here Innocence. Yeah. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. And I'm just being reminded of that song, The Return to Innocence. Now, just an insider thing. If you look for the video, Return to Innocence, and the official video, and the landscapes there, they were recorded in Portugal. I have to say that because it's my country of origin. Being faithful to the end. Now, and then we have here, wholeness. Being whole. Oh, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful. Okay. So there's a lot of joy coming in. And this divine spark, this divine happiness will fill you up. And of course, there will still be obstacles. Of course, there will still be challenges. But you're strong enough to show yourself. And you see here this, let's get this card again. You see here, he's showing himself fearless. And if you have all this joy and love and sparkle and light in your heart, you'll be fearless as well. And this is what's coming in, right? Oh, it's amazing. So it's not this promise, oh, you'll never have problems again, because where there's light, there's shadow. And the shadows sometimes are people that cannot handle your light or want to bring it down, But you're unstoppable. You're showing yourself fearless. And the thing is, it's not even that you're in this warrior mood. You're just being yourself, innocent. So what I get here as well is a starting over. It's like all this joy is giving you a second chance at life. It's like a reset button. This joy is the reset button. And you can do things in another way. You can go at life in another way, in a stronger, more pure and beautiful way. And all obstacles is like, they'll just be removed, or they're going to be dealt with a more lighter attitude, an easier attitude. It's like it won't have that burden or that weight that brings us down sometimes. No, you'll just feel very light, and it will be kind of easy. They'll still be there, they still have to be dealt with, but it's more beautiful, easier, right? Even legal matters, then suddenly they just seem to be a lot easier to deal with. And success, whatever you're dealing with here now, and there'll be an issue then in the near future again, it's like you'll be successful again. You'll be able to travel, you'll be able to move, you'll be able to move forward with your projects, with work, with you probably getting even a new job, right? For those who are seeking jobs, you'll be able to manifest this and you'll feel whole. It's like, for some of you, it will be the first time in your life where you feel this wholeness, where you feel complete, right? And it's like, what is interesting here is what I'm getting is you'll feel complete within yourself. You may have a partner, you may be in love with someone, you may be aiming for a partnership, thinking in German now, for a partnership. Is like, but you'll be whole within yourself. It's like if you've been looking for a partner, when this phase comes, you'll be so complete within you. This will be the moment where you're really ready to find a partner who's equal on every level, because there will be no need for a partner, but there will be a welcoming of one. Oh, it's beautiful energy. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy. So let's recap just a little second. So to get this, don't overthink. Let joy in. Plan for the future, but don't overthink. Remember, you are a manifester. What you think, where you focus on, will come to being. You are a manifester. You're really a creator of life. And you start feeling complete. You start to feel this energy within you. And it's a very soft, loving, accepting energy. And yes, there may be problems also in the future. There always is. That's what makes life interesting, even if we don't like the problems. But you have the strength, you have the courage, and you'll be pure at heart. So you won't see those problems anymore as being your enemy or as something that is there to put you down and make your life miserable. No, you just face them head on and strong and with love. You're innocent. Like I said, you're resetting a lot of phases, a lot of aspects of your life. You're reacting to your life in a totally different way, more loving, more open, more accepting, and joy is coming in. But it's like a wave of joy, and it's there to stay. But what we shouldn't forget here, this joy is part of you. This fun in life, this power is a part of you. And it's up to you not to get it clouded by overthinking again. Just coming here. You're a creator, but sometimes when faced with difficulties, you can overthink too much, and then you bring the whole system to halt, but it will start move again. If it has been on hold, if you have been impatient, if you have been feeling down and surrounded by dark days, put it that way, it will start shining again. Okay, it'll be brighter again very soon, and the whole system starts running smoothly, and you start manifesting the life you want. And I'm really, really happy for you. So, wow, that was great. And I hope this resonates with you. I hope it inspires you. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my contact or the link to my account is there as well. So you have a wonderful time, full of love. Thank you.